What's going on, everyone? So in today's video I'm going to be talking about the new card Struggling Battle. I've been seeing a lot of YouTubers talk about this card, talking about it's the best trap since sliced bread. So gonna read over it real fast and get my thoughts about it. So Struggling Battle, it comes out in the set circuit break, so we probably won't get this set until like the winter time or at least post national. So it's a new trap. It says a new trap appears that continues the Shein storyline from face off and standoff. So is technically supposed to be part of the Six Samurai archetype. Is pretty much winking at you saying, hey, play this card in Six Samurais where you guys can do great. Effect basically is a normal trap card, and it says if you control no cards, you can activate this card from your hand. So off back, anytime you activate a trap card from your hand, you know it's going to be great because you don't have to set it, and that means it's not vulnerable to things like MST, Copping Cyclone, Twin Twist, etc. Its main effect is if your opponent controls more cards than you do, at the end of the battle phase, make your opponent banish cards they control face down until they control the same number of cards you do. Now, the reason why that part is broken is because not only does it handles monsters, it handles spells and traps. So early game, opening up this card against the opponent, while they still do damage against you, you can banish their best monster. Off back, I think of cards like Masterpiece of Draco Slayer, Zodiac Dryden, and etc. So off back, opening up this card is really great. And then drawing mid game against decks like Zodiacs and True Dracos and even Spirals, the deck I play, when your opponent has established board, established back row, you can just banish their cards face down until they control some number of cards you do. So if they can't OTK you, or let's say they just go Dryden pop, Twin Twist through your back row, and they try to attack you directly, you go Struggling Battle. Guess what? They're gonna be SOL just due to the fact that you control no cards. So after you take all the damage, you left like what 1,000 life points or so. You can banish their entire field and you're good to go because you control 0 cards. You banish cards until they control the same number of cards you do. So that's really cool. It gets just board wipe the opponent. So off back, that's just amazing right there. But the main thing I've seen, I thought that first thing that came to my mind about this card that I didn't really see a lot of other YouTubers talk about it, and maybe if they did, I didn't catch it, is how broken this card is in decks like Cyframes. Now, Cyframes is a deck for you guys that don't know that it's based around not summoning cards to the board at all. So it's pretty much a hand trap based deck. And when it does bring cards to the board, they bring out their Cyframe Lord Omega, who on your opponent's turn can just banish himself from danger, and banish card out of your opponent's hand. Let's say if your opponent's trying to hit you for like whatever damage and then you survive, you don't get OTK, you can activate this card, banish your opponent's entire board. On your turn, you get back your Omega and just put in that work. And then, not to mention, you can banish Omega again and just have more negation. So, in the Cyframe deck, this card is just busted as all hell because just how potent it is with just synergizing with the deck's playstyle of not playing cards to the board, just passing when it goes first or even second matter. So far so good. I'm really liking this card, and I hope Konami make more trap cards like this that can be activated on the field, but as also in the hand as well. But I will say this card has a lot of flaws, and the main flaw is you do have to take the battle phase first before you activate this card. So in a meta where I'm seeing decks like Stargirls, Shine, those type of decks that just span a field and can just attack for game with a bunch of 2,000 plus beaters, you might not survive the battle phase. So, which is why this card has its power level. So this is one of those cards that if your opponent fuck up and miscalculate life points, you can just blow them out and just win for game. Or early game, if your opponent can't hit you for anything, but they just want to poke at you, you might just be able to blow them out. But mid to late game, the card's not that great because 9 times out of 10, if your opponent's going for if they see you don't have any back row, they're gonna attack for game, and there's plenty of different decks that can just attack for game. Spirals come to mind. Let's see, for example, Zodiacs come to mind. The list can go on from there. And yeah, a lot of people might say, well, Link summoning format is gonna slow down a game, but you know, even in Link summoning format, once you make the Link zones, the Link Spider, and the Decode Talker, people can try to span the board and attack for game. So, with all that being said, ultimately I think Struggling Battle is going to be a powerful card. Mainly in decks like Cyframes and also Chain Burn because they don't really play cards anyway. And after they activate their burn cards, your opponent's going to be fucked because they're gonna try to attack you, and then you're just gonna, oh, struggling battle, banish their whole field, and then you're gonna just stall them out. So yeah, post your thoughts and opinions about struggling battle in the comment section down below, guys. As I always tell you guys, if you're a new viewer to the channel, I'd love for you to subscribe for more Yu-Gi-Oh content. I'm uploading a video every single day. So yeah, man, this is Chris from Innovation Yu-Gi-Oh, and I'm signing out. Peace, guys. Stay innovative. Deuces.